Hey Tim, how are we doing? Hey Anthony. My computer's a little bit slower than my phone, so I can see what's coming up. Cameron S, Benton Road, Steve Harper. How are you all doing? it's it's cool to have you here. I need to cancel myself. So do I sound okay? First of all, not my actual voice, but the volume and everything. The microphone's up there. Is it all good? David Cook, hi, how are you doing? You're coming in, it's great guys. Hello. I thought I'd come and do a live for the evening. I thought I'd stay nice and early for anyone that's watching after this. Is every 2 weeks I do a video which I produce and get out there. But in the week in the middle I have a break from editing because I spend a lot of time doing that. And I'm going to do a live and I'm going to build one of these kits. Well, I've actually got two, but with all the chatting we do, we'll have a go at doing one first. And it's going to be for my layout, where I'm going to have a bit of a drop-down section, which you're going to see on Wednesday next week. I've got a lot going on with the layout. There's a lot of you popping up, which is really cool. Very cool for me. So what I do is I run that quietly. We'll see how it's going. And then we'll say hello to everyone. But yeah, it doesn't tell me anything there. Right, let's have a little look. Who have we got? I'll do it on my phone. It's easier. So are we all good? It's 8 o'clock over here in the UK. Some of you are from abroad, so it's like the afternoon and everything. Let's have a look at my phone. Live chat. Let's click on that one. It says you've got 7 of you at the moment. So whoever, it's Steaming Wales. Hello, Steaming Wales. Obviously, hi Steve again. I'm well, thank you very much. I've had a nice day at work. Got back, got sorted out. Live stream. Paul Bottrell, how are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Colin Wicks, I always struggle with your last name. Hi. Hope you're alright, Anthony. Donegal Dad, howdy. How are you doing there? Obviously, David Cook again. Hi. Matthew Hobbs, howdy. Ed Sutherland, how are you doing, Ed? Hillside Junction, howdy. Obviously, Tim again, I'll say hello to you. And then JN, I wonder who that is. Then Anthony Judge, obviously, already said hi. Brecknock Valley Model Railway, how are you doing? Tim JD Dowd, hi. Hope you're all right. Redvers B, hi chaps, hi. Obviously got Colin Wicks, Benton, Cameron S. We're doing good. I think I'm up to date with everything that's on the list. So yeah, like I said before, Wednesday next week I'll be doing my video, which is going to come out. It's going to be about 50 minutes long. You're going to have to really just stay awake. I've got a bit about the Daypole mogul. It's going to be about that, as well as I've done a load of work on my loft and I've had a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to talk to you about that. But what we do is we're going to build up this wonderful kit. It's by In The Greenwood. I'm kind of, not say addicted to the kits, but I like it, so let's keep doing it. And I brought a load of paints, which include some red bricky bits, highlights, and stuff like that, so it should be good. Hi Michael Redman, Donegal Dad, hi again. Are you considering building any Metcalf kits? Do you know, I was looking in the magazine, because in the latest, actually 2 magazines, maybe one, I can't remember which one it was either Railway Modeller or Model Rail, because I get the Hornby magazine on my phone. There was an insert sheet for Metcalf kits, and I was looking at them thinking, what ones could I build? And if I'm honest, that Dad's got a couple of them, and they look nice. And I've seen on SDJR F88, the lad from Pico, he's got some brilliant, what look like card kits on some of the layouts and bits he's done, and they look really smart. So it just makes me think, maybe I could do that sometime. Let's see who I'm missing. Anyone new here? I've seen Michael Redman. Hi, Michael Redman. Dave Mack. Hi. How are you doing? Simon the Plantsman. Howdy. A mega disruption from my studying and modelling comes first. That's right. It's all part of life, doing things you like. Do what makes you happy. There's nothing wrong with it. Just want to say I got a comment about a week and a bit back, and I messaged Tim about it, and it was a negative comment. You get loads of good comments, and I had one bad one, and it basically pointed out the case of I'm going all live stream now. I'm going to hit unsubscribe. And it was just like, hang on, I've been doing a few live streams, and every 2 weeks I do my normal videos. And it was on my mind, I thought, let's talk about it. But I enjoyed doing this because I get to chat to you guys. So that's really cool. Mouldy Raspberry won the Hornby Layout of the Year. That's fantastic. But no, it's nice chatting to you all. I look forward to it. It's the community part that I didn't realise I'd get to become part of when doing this. Like I've said before, looking forward to meeting you all. So yeah, if I miss any of you, I'm sorry, but hi. But yeah, anyway, so what I do is we flick over to the other magical screen, which is this one. Oh, there's my head in the way. I'll just move my head back. Here we are. Hopefully that's all good. You can see the magical box here. It's wonderful. It comes in this little package, and you open it up and you get to have a good sniff of that. It's a nice, you know, like a log cabin smell. I've not been in a lot, but I always imagine where there's been a log fire and there's a certain scent in the room. That's what it reminds me of, the log cabins. Or log fire maybe more than anything. Well, this one's a bit more tricky. The pictures are really small, so I'm gonna have to squint a bit more, and the instructions are longer. So we'll have a go, won't we? So let's get it apart. We'll see what you got in there, because before I laid it all out and made it easier. So we just look at what each part is. So we got what looks like the side of a house, which is part 8. So we got 2 of them. So that's good. We've got number 2, which is the front door. Back door. It's basically a Victorian terrace house. So I believe this is the back. In the picture, you can see it here. And I've got 2 lots of these, and maybe I'll get a third one, but I think they're like a tenner each or whatever they are, I can't remember. And obviously, it's going to add up to a lot. So I thought I'd get 2, paint them up, get another one. I can have a few in a line in an area on the railway, which would be kind of cool, because that's what you expect to see. And they also do some shops. I guess, you know, you could turn into whatever you want. I could have a Double O'Neill model railway shop there or something and have some fun with it. So yeah, we got a bit of roof thing there. Who am I missing? Dinmore Junction, howdy. How are you doing? Chris Hell's Heritage Railway, howdy. We got a side bit to a house there. It's all looking pretty smart. So we've got 2 of these. But they're like opposites. Okay, so we'll just make a mess, a pile of bits. So that's a roof. We've got 2 roof parts apparently. So that's that. That's that. And let's keep hunting through. Then we get a spiky, pokey bit, which I guess goes here. And then we've got a door thing. Hello, Silky Track. How are you doing? NYMR Pacific finally made it. Yes, you did. You're brilliant. You're like knocking things out the way. Double O'Neill's on YouTube. I need to go there. Right. Another roof. Got a back bit. Another pokey bit. I reckon that it's like an arrow. It's like, which way do I go? It's like one of the arrows off Dad's Army in the beginning of the... you know, the title at the beginning is like, who do you think you are? Obviously with the German advance. Anyway, if you haven't seen that, check out Dad's Army and then you'll know what I'm waffling on about. Anyway, there's a base bit there. It's looking good. There's the end bit. I think this is going to be reasonably quick to put together. Not as complicated as my bridge I had that time. Another door. I'm looking forward to painting these. Like I said, I bought some paints from a company I can't remember the name of, but I will be talking about them during the video. Just to help me do my brickwork. I'll build the other one of these because I've got 2, as I've talked about before. I'll be building the other one when you're not watching. Okay, so we'll get this one together and then I'll build the second one. And then I'll probably do a really fun video, which actually my latest video, I did a load of painting on my bridge. And I thought, you know, they're going to like this, going to sit back, relax, watch. And the views have actually been quite low. I've had lots of likes, really nice comments. And I was like, maybe people don't like me painting. So I'll put a bit of painting and maybe I won't focus all on that. But it took a bit of time, so that's all I could do for that one. We've got a bag of bits here, look like a bit of chimney bits. So we've got that. And some round bits. So what have I missed? Naive Gauge, DPD, hello Naive Gauge. DPD man left 2 6-foot tall packages leaning against my inward opening front door today. so it would fall on me when I opened it from the inside. I said to him, that wasn't that helpful. So he took them away. Oh, okay. Did you not want to keep the things? Were they not for you? Cameron S, hi. What's your favourite loco out of all the ones you've owned so far? Tough question, Cameron. I always like my Great Western Railway engines. My Class 33 that my parents got me for my birthday is gorgeous by Helian. Of some of my older locos, I like my 1366, which came out a number of years ago. I've got 3 of them. I've got a cast built one with a metal chassis. It's nice. Henry, out of my Thompson Tank Engine lot. I can't pick one. And I obviously I love the pugs as well. They're cool. Hey Anfield Road, how are you doing? Right, see what else is that. So I like the painting for what it's worth. Thank you, Silky Track. Of course, guys, leave me comments on my videos. You might watch and go, oh, that was nice. And you don't leave me a comment or a like. And I'm like, oh, not had many comments or likes on this. Maybe I won't do that. So if something goes well and people enjoy it, I'll feature that next time and make sure, well, they seem to like it when I do those bits. So let me know in videos what you like. You can let me know what you don't like. Just be nice. You know, Dave Gage, they were for me. He took them away out of spite. Okay, well, I guess you can take that up with DPD and have a word with them about it. I didn't see Nix. Hi, Tim. So he's talking about school stuff and isolation. Doesn't sound so fun, Tim. I hope you're alright. Keep them well. If I missed anyone, I hope you're all alright. So maybe I'll chat to you on a messenger, Tim. Right, so I've got my tools. I'm going to start building. Hello, Pete Clark. How are you doing? Right, I've got 52 in the chat, which is absolutely crazy. Thank you for all coming to join me. I'm going to try and make it interesting for you by being entertaining. I'm going to show you something really quickly. 1 second. In the post, I was sent the most wonderful picture. Wait there. What we'll do is we're going to go to me up close. Going to transition. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous picture on a frame. And Tim sent me this, which was really nice. I've been talking to him a bit lately and he said I might like it. But check out Tim Wells' website, Island Scenics. Check out his page because it's wonderful. I'm going to get it up on the wall somewhere. I'm not sure. I need to put it in a place of pride. I put it in the pride of, you know what I'm trying to say. Put that carefully over here. But I was just going to say, absolutely epic picture. So yeah, so check it out, guys. Check out his website and you know, support the guy. He's doing a great job. Wonderful pictures. And if you want to see more of these things, we should support each other, right? So, right, let's crack on. Let's build this up. Anfield Road. Work on making fences for my layout. I guess that's what you're up to, which is awesome. Afternoon here on NYMR Pacific. I've always found the word Pacific quite hard because it specifically said Pacific. And the word specific starts popping in. I've got a specific locomotive. It's like, no, you haven't. Well, you have. You've got a specific one. So you're right. Let's have the fun process of gluing these wonderful sheets together. I'm going to flip you over to looking at the main work that's going to happen. You're going to see the top of my head for a second and it pops away. So this is a hs001 Victorian Terrace instructions sheet. Anyway, it says always dry fit a piece to check it's located before gluing into place. And that's right, because when I did some of the others, I've had to kind of pull them apart and it's good. Also mentions only use small amounts of glue and only use glue where parts actually touch, which is fair cop. Consider which parts you may wish to paint before construction, but I'll worry about that afterwards. So number 1 is glue parts 2. No, glue 2 times part 1. Okay, reading them properly is good. Behind the doorways in part 2. So part 2 is this, right? And part 1 is the doorways. So we've got 2 of them. So I basically need to paint them. If we have a look here, if I zoom in a little bit more, we'll go for that. We've got a bit of mess here. I do apologise. Bit of house clean is good. So that's going to go behind there. All right. We can paint in different colours. Could have a Christmas door with a little wreath on the front. What do you think? Right, I got my Gorilla Glue. Made it earlier. Right, knife gauge. Is this laser cut wood kit? What is the brand? Okay, I see. Your question wasn't quite developed enough there. It's In The Greenwood. If we look up here, In The Greenwood. If you check out their website, In The Greenwood Laser, they've got, I don't know if they're going to be increasing their range, but they've been working on their website to improve that. They do N gauge and 00 gauge. I don't think they do any O gauge. And then they've got some like more crafty type stuff. So there's probably some good Christmas presents for people on there, I'm guessing, because there's some bits where you can build up a little loco. For example, I think they've got a Flying Scotsman on there, which is, you know, lots of little bits of wood, and that might be a fun thing for like a nephew or you know, someone that's, I don't know, liking crafty stuff. Might be quite fun. Check it out. I don't obviously have any affiliation with these lovely people, but I enjoy what they do, so I just thought, well, might as well promote them a little bit. So, just sticking this door in place, getting some glue on my fingers as I'm doing it. Could do have some door handles on this. I might have to get some little bits of brass or something. I guess you guys won't really see it unless someone comes around and starts analysing what I've done. I guess you'd be kicked out if you start analysing what I've done. Let's try and hold that straighter. So what's everyone up to tonight? Are you all tinkering and working on your layout? Are you building something fun? I've been building baseboards, and I went to Wix and B&Q, both places. And I swear everyone else is building baseboards at the moment. I'm sure they're not. But all the sizes of wood I wanted, which are very conveniently the kind of 34 by 12, just sold out. And I bet 6 by 4 sheets of wood are sold out as well. Because one thing I've noticed on my audience on YouTube, it's been growing in certain age groups. And I think it's like parents around my age, obviously with young kids, thinking about getting the model railways. And I was just thinking, is it true? Is everyone falling in love with model railways? Which would be kind of cool. Lockdown's done a lot for the hobby, as obviously we've heard about a lot. I don't know if you guys on the weekend watched the virtual bits that the Wardy guys did. It was fantastic, really fantastic. The work that is that Andy Sawyer? Is that his name? Did some brilliant work getting all that together. I'm sure there's other people involved as well. But it's just really excellent. I spent all week like listening to it really, whilst I was watching, well, working on my layout, building up the boards, which is some of the parts of what my next video is going to be about. Alright, what am I missing? There's lots of stuff popping here. I've got 61 people, which is cool. So what we got? So have anyone new come in here that I can say hi to? Let's have a little scroll. I make sound effects and noises because it's quiet in here and I need some music playing or something. Thomas Whittington, hi Driss, thank you for all your helpful advice and suggestions you sent me. Hope you're well. That's okay, Thomas. I'm can't remember, but I always try and respond and help to the messages. But I'm glad I can help. Paul Bottram, hello. My dad's cousin came up with the idea of card kits. He started super quick card models. I used to get a new one to build every Christmas. That's fantastic. That's really cool. Let's keep looking through. I only just realised that 8 o'clock would be earlier for me in Chicago. Yeah. Phoenix. Let's keep going through. I'm like really far behind on this. I'm very sorry. Let's get up. I should probably suggest don't get a laser cutter without having loads of money. I guess I wouldn't have any if I then bought one. Warwick Road, Andy. Just bought twin track bowstring bridge kit. Is that by In The Greenwood? Because I know they've got a bunch of different ones. Is it literally just now you bought it? Mr. Warwick Road, Andy. Or Andy Warwick Road. I'm hunting through. I'm catching up. And my Emma, you're 12. Well, don't stay up too late, but it's early in the afternoon, so I guess you'll be all right. So Tim JD Dowd, watching me eating toast. I see, fantastic. What do you have in it? Marmite, jam, marmalade, nothing. Just a bit of margarine, butter. My gauge. I was about to do more fiddling with infrared detectors, but I'm lacking energy. It's no excuse. Stand up, get on with it. You'll love it. Do a few star jumps, John Neal. We'll have to get a cottage kit compared with the petite properties I have. They're already textured. Yeah, I've seen the petite properties. I think a little bit more work is involved. It'd be interesting to get one and input the texture card and things around. But yeah, there's a bit more involved in it. But maybe in the future. Craig T. Howdy. How are you doing? Hi. Hope you're okay. St Mary Church Monorawe. Hi, Tris. Hi, St Mary Church Monorawe. Nothing dodges up there. I'm getting up to date with it all, guys. Have a freight run out, Anthony. Oh, give the freight a run out, Anthony. I see. I've been trying to get baseball bits too. It's annoying when they're completely sold out. But I ended up getting different. I got some square wood. I was just like, come on, guys. So yeah, and it costs more money, obviously, the thicker the piece of wood. So it's just like, come on. Right. Right, I think we are good. Oh, that's fantastic, Warwick Road, Andy. See, I hope in the Greenwood, you should really write a note like it was because of Double O'Neill. Because, you know, they might send me one of their prototype future kits and I can build it here. Or maybe I should email them going, hey guys, maybe I could do this for you. Anyway, the front is together. This is exciting, I know. There's the front. Let's continue. We're on step 2 out of 18. Let's crack on, shall we? I'll have a sip. Got some Diet Coke here. That's my poison, anyway. Alright, now it says glue part 4 to the matching shape on part 5. So part 5 is this one. And part 4 is this one. So we stick the arrow on top of the arrow. Stick one of these on. Nice and easy. I bought a pot of grey paint to paint up my model railway. Well, like the baseboards, and I've relabeled it, and I've mentioned it on my video. It's going to give it away, but I've re-mentioned it on the video. I've not mentioned it. I've relabeled the pot. It's called Hornby Magazine Grey because I like it when I was watching. And Mike Wilde is Wilde. Yeah, he is Wilde, isn't he? He always paints bits grey, and I've seen other people do it, but I first saw it with him, and it looks good. And yeah, it's a nice finish, and it really brightens up the room as well in the loft because it's like the loft sucks away grip. So I should keep this on camera. I'm like sticking this up, and I'm holding it here. Just make sure it's. If I'm not holding it on camera, you guys tell me, all right? Give me some grief. Say, oi, you're coming to do a live stream, but you're not showing us what you're doing. Right, so that's on there now. So it's got like a bit of thickness to it. So that's that. We'll let that stick. So I'll just read a few more comments whilst that's doing that. What we got here? Anthony Dodge. St Mary Church. I'm okay. I hope you're even better than okay. David Cook. He is so skilled and talented. There's a lot to learn from him. Who are we talking about? Are we talking about Mike Wilde? Do you feel it's easier to paint the pieces before assembly, or at least the base? Are we talking about this model? Because if we are, I'm up for getting the brush into corners. I'm fine with that. I'll be alright. Because ultimately, what you can't get to, you normally can't see, if that's a good enough excuse. So you would be... yeah, you'd be focusing on that way. I'm just going to make sure. I'm a bit delayed on here, aren't I? So I didn't realise how much slower, because I've got my OBS studio up and I'm like, hang on a second, I don't understand what's happening here. So yeah, it says that my bitrate is a bit slower. So I see. I'm rabbiting away, and I'm in the future basically right now. I can't tell you what's going to happen. I'll give it away, but I break all the rules. Okay, I'm going to stop rabbiting, and I'm going to read some more comments. Has anyone ever had spare flashcards, folders from school, and used them on your trains? I like to make snowplows, small details, and other stuff. I think it's a good way to use cheap things in amazing ways. I like to hold on to things that might be useful, but that makes me a hoarder, and that means I collect stuff. So I have to throw things away sometimes, and then if I need something, I have to buy fresh. It's emotional. So, oh, I see. I'm sorry to hear about that, David Cook. It's always sad, isn't it? Right, let's do the next bit. Glue part 5, which is this one, in place at the rear of part 3. This is part 3. So I guess that goes either on top or what? Facing the rear, carry on to 4 straight away. This is scary. Okay. So that's the rear. That's the rear. I'm not sure how it goes together. I guess that goes to the bottom. Should we glue it and just go with a leap of faith? I'm going to just glue it on. I'm going to see how well it works. It says to only put glue where it's going to be touching something. So I will go with that thesis. Right. So we're going to stick that on here. But it's got to have an equal gap. So it says to glue that part on. Can't see it, Tris. Ah, okay. I'm coming up here. I'm with this camera. What's this camera playing at? I'm going to bring it closer to me, guys. We're going to be like that. Thanks for telling me. I'll have to check out that channel. Petrol. I want to write it down on my piece of paper. In tribute. Okay, Alan Barker. Hello, howdy. Hope you're doing all right. So, leap of faith. Yeah, I think it's all in the wrong place. I honestly do, because it says glue parts 5, which is this piece, in place at the rear of part 3, facing the rear. Carry on to straight 4 straight away. Okay, so glues 2 times part 6. So what's part 6, guys? Let's have a little looky look. That's this. These bits are parts 2. That's why you have to do it straight away. Either side. This will involve lifting parts 5 slightly on either side to slot it in the 2 gap. Okay, right, let's go for this. So maybe I could put the glue on afterwards, but maybe I'll just put a little bit in. My fuzzy head's getting in the way, I do apologise. So I guess this goes in here. Oh, stick in, you cheeky bugger. There we go. So we drop that in there, and then we can add some glue afterwards. It's all good. I'd love to have a laser cutter. You could go to town on all these things. It'd be brilliant. I'll just put that here so you can really see it. I need to look up at the camera to make sure it's right. The circle is the aim. If I try and keep it in a circle, we're gonna be alright. And everything is gonna be okay. I just want to say I was on last week, I think it was. Yeah, Gorilla Glue is what I'm using. I don't know what they make it from, but hopefully they don't actually make it out of gorillas. That might be like a really... that might make the news. Today's headlines. Gorilla Glue has been busted for using gorillas to make the glue. Maybe it's a like company owned by gorillas. Maybe, you know, they've got a smart. Planet of the Apes isn't a made-up thing. What am I waffling about? All friends here. I can be stupid, right? Thanks, guys. So a really cool engine. I know some of you are over in the States and you're not so much, well, interested in the UK engines, but I think it was Class 47 something. I can't remember his whole thing. I follow him. And he put up a picture of Rapido trains. I've done a 15XX, I think it is. It's like a pannier prairie thing. It looks awesome. So that's my new favourite engine that I really want when it comes. Right, this is looking alright together. What are we missing? Jerome. Howdy, Jerome K. From Portsmouth, Virginia. See, there's a Portsmouth, not too far away from where Mum and Dad used to live. It'd be like an hour and a bit's drive, but it's cool when you hear about town names that are the same, you know, in America and England, so it's kind of cool. Gorilla. I'm just reading things. Ba-bum. So we're good. I'm up to date. So yeah, so when I was on last week, you guys gave me a lot of help on DCC, basically control, and it's something that I'm actually interested in, but I keep looking at it and the costs are a little bit too high to start with, but I want to get something eventually. So I don't know, I just want to say cheers for those that told me what I should maybe try. What are your guys' favourite type of steam mainline, heritage railway, industrial museum? Oh, I see. So NYMR is asking basically like how you like to see it. Steam on the mainline, heritage railway. I'm not sure exactly on your question, but I like going to heritage railways. That's very fun. Is there an Uckfield in USA? Okay, that's something interesting to find out. All right, let's do the next bit, everyone. Don't obviously bore you too much, but we got 56 in the chat. It's good to have you here. Got 28 likes. You could click it up a bit more if you want. Hit that like button. So that's if you like what I'm doing. Obviously, you need to let me know, because if you don't like what I'm doing, well, just don't tell me. I'll get emotional and sad. Right. So it's right. You slot part 6 around the rear doorsteps. So part 6 is something on here. I've done them. I know it's fine. We're good. Note parts 2, part 6, left and right handed for either side. That's fine. Now glue part 7 in place between the rear of part 6. So that must be the entrancy bit. So part 7, you are spiky bit, the long arrow. Okay. So we're going to stick that here. I always wonder if I should do the view differently, if I should have the camera coming from the front or whatever. Maybe we try it sometime, right? Be fun. You can have fun watching. Oh, I keep dropping bits of glue in here. I'll be able to peel it off afterwards, right, on this surface. Well, hopefully. Okay. But gluing kind of the wrong bit. I'm not concentrating. So I'll slot that on there. Got the pointy pokey bit. It's quite a cool little building actually. I'm looking forward to having a go at doing the painting. Because like I said before, I haven't enjoyed painting bricks. I enjoyed doing the bridge because it was all stony and everything. That was actually really cool. But with the whole brick thing, I don't know. I never seem to get it right. But until, well, if you don't try, you know, you never get there. Okay. Am I missing anything? Castle Glass 5047. 43, sorry. Seven Valley. RLY. And Deltic are my favourites. Cool. Ed Sutherland says, I love heritage railways, though always nice to see the Flying Scotsman on the main line. That's cool. Where I live, so it's better not be rude. Okay. Tim, I thought about getting a laser cutter, as I will be scratch building most of my buildings for my layout. If I get the savings going, I could get one. I know what I'm doing with it. That's cool. I'm yawning. I do apologise. That's cool. Alright, let's do the next part. Then it says, glue 2 times, parts 8, in place either side of parts 5. So parts 5 is this bits. Then part 8 is these huge bits. Look at the size of these. Some very large arrows, alright? So let's get these bad boys on there. Right, let's have a look. I'm just going to wipe off with my finger this Gorilla Glue. I think it'd be alright, but nothing wrong with getting a bit of Gorilla Glue on your fingers. Just rolls off. Right, we're good. So when that goes against it, goes like that. Okay, that's cool. Who have we got here? Nat the Austerity. Hi, Nat the Austerity. How are you doing? Have I missed anyone else? I think we're good. Hope you're doing alright. Not working too hard. Pop that on there. I think that goes. Yeah, we've got put a bit on there. Just a bit of glue everywhere, really. I guess I can chisel it off afterwards when it's gone dry. So, yep. Don't forget to hit that like, guys. You know, give me a like if you like it. If you don't like it, then obviously leave it off. Check out my previous video as well, guys. I made you a nice video, and I feel that you might gain something from it. Unless you've already watched it, then don't watch it again. Well, you can. You just know how it ends, so there's no plot to discover. I want to do a live stream where I'm painting, but you guys might fall asleep if I do that as well, so we'll have to see how that goes. Barnabas, hello. I was watching one of your streams the other day, and I even said hello, I think, and I think you said hello, Double O now. Good job on the Wally bits. I believe you're on there, right? You're helping out. I thought it was amazing, the Wally show this weekend. Really loved it. I don't know if you guys in the States saw it, but check out the Wally YouTube page, because they did just the most excellent job at providing us with a lot of content. Like, I was really, let's say, model railwayed out, but I loved it. Just, I don't know, I felt like I was treated really, really well. But you like watching paint dry, Pete Clark? You cheekies. Yeah. Rivers. These In The Greenwood kits look really good. I must try one. At the moment, though, I've got quite a few buildings. Hornby, Backman, Metcalf, but no layout yet, as I'm working on it. It's okay. You can build up your collection, because by the time you've built your baseboard, you're like, and then you've got it done. You're like, wow, I've done everything. I just put buildings on. It's awesome. This huge town. Yeah, so we're doing good. Hello, Rob Arnold. How are we doing? Barnabas, indeed I was. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Was exhausted after 2 days, I bet. It was amazing. Honestly, I know you've probably had lots of praise already, and I'm no one to you apart from I do this channel. But I do this hobby part of me, you know, life's busy, life's sometimes hard. And when you do the model railway part of all of this, it's relaxing and nice. As we all find, it's therapeutic. It's a very solitary thing, but I felt really part of the community there. And I didn't write many comments because I was just building my baseboards up in the loft. Spent all the Saturday, Sunday doing that, and then eventually painting it. And yeah, I really loved it. And yeah, so thank you.